Robert, I want to talk about that Chelsea bid for Garnacho. I'll be going through it. I know it's a game day and we're not far off from kickoff, but I thought I want to talk about it. Has been some great breaking news and there has been some big developments on the case at the moment at Manchester United. Now, it's coming in from Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea are set to approach Manchester United for Alejandro Garnacho as expected. Napoli remain keen but no agreement. That 50 mil package rejected by Manchester United. Now also working on Adeyemi deal. Chelsea spoke to the players' camp and will now discuss with Manchester United. So listen, Garnacho certainly is up for the transfer. I mean, but listen, it was a very good tweet here. Are the wingers in better form than Garnacho? Yes. But are those players available right now? No. Garnacho is a 20-year-old player, high potential forward with Premier League experience and big club experience who feels gettable. It's a risk, but you can understand Chelsea's logic. And Chelsea fans saying they don't need Garnacho. It'd be very sad for Garnacho to leave because I think he's a very good player, and I think Chelsea, they approach Manchester United assist on €70 million fee, which is correct because nowadays you're paying for potential. You're not only paying for quality, you're paying for what comes with that quality. And ultimately, Garnacho, yes, he is a very good player, and I think there's so much yet for him to improve on. But he's 20, he's got Premier League experience, he's got years of development for him, and you can understand the attitude issues that some Manchester United fans are going with. But I think, yes, that's obviously an issue, but I think you have to look at the grand scheme and think we can't afford for Garnacho to leave at this current moment. We need all the players we can possibly have, especially in the forward positions. And I think is it a choice between getting rid of Rashford or Garnacho? I'm choosing Rashford any day. The fact that Garnacho's only been at the club, well, this is the third season in professional football for first team. Rashford had 10, 11 seasons, and right now, yes, you can't get much for Rashford, but he's literally admitted and said himself that he doesn't want to be here anymore, so that warrants a transfer. And I think that's something that could happen in the near future. I think Garnacho, Chelsea obviously interested. I don't think he should go there. Selling a player who's 20 with experience in big games to a club like Chelsea, who don't really need it, let's be honest, I think would be a very poor decision to make for Manchester United. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. I think it is interesting to see some of the decisions Manchester United will make. There definitely is a player in Garnacho. Chelsea are going to keep bidding. They obviously, Endo Maresca obviously sees him as a talent, which he obviously is. But for me as a Manchester United fan, I don't really want to see Garnacho go. Again, you can understand the club in the position where Ineos have put this club at the moment in a very, very poor position. You would want to see they want to sell players, and they're looking at even potentially Manu going. But in the current position what we're in, we need the players that we can get. And Garnacho, yes, he may not fit the system, and that is a big issue, but I think I wouldn't want to risk these sort of players leaving Manchester United unless you get a big buyback clause or a big sell-on percentage, because again, for me, he's been one of the best wingers. I've seen a stat, I'm sure everyone's seen it, he had like the most goal involvements behind, or even more than Lamine Yamal. And Garnacho, he's played a lot of games. I think when we did see the fearless Garnacho, who would just win at players, he'd be fantastic. I think his ego has kind of got the better of him, but I think there still is a very, very top talented player in there who can find his feet at Manchester United still. Now, if he wants to leave, then that's a totally different situation, but at the moment it's just close being interested in signing him. Obviously his camp has been assessing these options. United insist on a 70 mil valuation, and that's ultimately correct. I don't think Garnacho will leave in this January window, but I'm sure, depending on how his season goes, as Manchester United's season goes, they will definitely be looking at options to sign him or potentially sell him in the summer window. But let me know your thoughts. Should Manchester United sell Garnacho? The Chelsea bid is imminent. It is coming very, very soon. They're still agreeing with Manchester United and negotiating, but a £50 million bid is going to go in. They want to pay €59 million. Or £59 million, €70 million. They think Garnacho is worth that price, which for me, I think he is. And yeah, listen, you have to understand he's 20, and I think it would be a huge risk for Manchester United to sell a player of his calibre in the position of his career. There's not many players like Garnacho out there. He's nowhere near the finished article. I think he can definitely be developed under Ruben Amorim, but at this current moment, in the place that Manchester United are in, you can understand what the Glazers have done and why they really want to sell Garnacho is to help their money, help the profit sustainability rules at Manchester United, because we are struggling in that department at the moment. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. The Chelsea bid is imminent. They will be making another bid for Alejandro Garnacho. Napoli is still definitely interested, so we'll have to wait and see. I mean, if United do sell Garnacho, they're not going to have really any time to bring in a replacement for him with the remaining days in the window. But let's see what happens. That's been the latest on Garnacho. Thanks for watching. Peace.